Hi mga kabsat! Welcome back sa another travel vlog. For today's video, nandito tayo sa Whitianga, New Zealand. So abangan ko ano ang gagawin namin dito sa tour na ito. Let's go! If you want to book your trip in glass bottom boat Whitianga, I'll link the description down below. As usual, you have to be here like around 10 to 15 minutes before your book trip because mahirap maghanap ng parking as usual kasi kukonti lang ang tao, kukonti lang ang parking. So ayan, kailangan 15 minutes nandito ka na para ikaw ang unang-unang makapili ng uupuan mo. Syempre, doon tayo sa may magandang view. So ayan mga kabsat, ang ating boat for today, glass bottom boat Whitianga. Shout out glass bottom Whitianga sa napakagandang trip na ito. Ayan, magmuni-muni muna tayo dito habang naghihintay tayo. May mga maliliit na isda dito kabsat, kung mapapansin nyo, izoom ko. Ayan, dilis. So ayan, habang naghihintay, maraming boat. Kung gusto mong mag-boating, pwede kang pumunta dito sa Whitianga. Ayan. The Maori timber industry made early Whitianga. Gordon Brown built the spar station on the east side of the harbor entrance in the 1830s. This was the location of the very first town in Whitianga. Second town was built 1880s.
My name is Hayley, so I'm just going to be your guide and helping you out during the trip. I'm going to be hopping in for a snorkel with you, pointing out some fish. So we're going to depart the wharf here. We're going to be gone for 2 hours, following the coastline down past Cathedral Cove, the marine reserve. So we'll see some sea caves, some cool scenic stuff, heaps of marine life through the vast piece of water as well.
Sa wakas, we are on board mga kabsat. Layas na tayo. Punta na tayo sa ating destinasyon. Ayan. At this point mga kabsat, pinapakita niya sa amin ang photos and history of Whitianga, which is i-discuss niya later. At ngayon, nagmumuni-muni muna tayo.
And when he got back to England, he said, "Please go here." So we had a beautiful, pass it around. We had a beautiful dense forest. I've been there as well. Yep. So the township itself was established over on the ferry landing site, and they used to go up the estuary and log all the coloured trees in the forest. So that became very popular. There were lots of trees, and the township got too big over there, so then it transferred over to this side of the estuary. At one point, the Whitianga Wharf was one of the busiest export wharfs in New Zealand because they exported 500,000 cubic meters, 500 million cubic meters of water. Yep. The beach that we're coming along here is called Buffalo Beach. From the shipwreck of the Buffalo.
So while we are traveling here in Whitianga, we are going to Cathedral Cove to relax. And then this is a marine reserve, so there's so much to see beneath the surface of the ocean. Take a look on a glass bottom boat ride and jump in a snorkel if you want to get up close to the fish. Learn all about the history of this important area while relaxing and enjoying the views of the rock formations and pinnacles. So this is the Cathedral Cove. It has white cliffs along the Coromandel coast near Whitianga are made of ignimbrite, a white massive rock formed from pumice and ash that was erupted about 8 million years ago. Because it is quite soft, it soon erodes, forming steep headlands between small sandy beaches, like this. So beautiful. Cathedral Cove is formed by the surge of seawater on the cliff. It grew through the erosion of the seawater through the cracks of the cliff. Over the years, the sea will take away the rock, which will enlarge the hole in the cliff. This will allow to create the cellars such as Whanganui Ahe or Cathedral Cove or erupted. Next, we are going to the sea caves. With over 25 kilometers of continuous volcanic scenery between Whitianga and Hot Water Beach, our unique purpose-built vessel is the perfect viewing platform for anyone looking for a more personable tour. Enjoy the magnificent scenery, golden beaches, offshore islands, spectacular blowholes, and towering rock faces. So this is one of the blowhole landform. The sea caves along the shore can have an opening in the ground above. When the waves enter the sea cave with sufficient force, water can travel upward with a great pressure and escape through the opening.
Guiding us through the dark.
So now let us discover the glass bottom boat. They're just trying to put it up so that we can see underneath the ocean. The very first glass bottom boat was created in Silver Springs, Florida back in 1878 by a man named Hallam Jones. He initially used his glass bottom boat to experience the water off the coast of Florida on his own. And now New Zealand have one, so everybody can tour and see underneath what's underneath the boat, see the ocean, and many more. As you can see, there's a lot of sea life underneath the ocean. That's all seaweeds at the moment. We're trying to go to the place where the fishies are. Glass bottom boats are boats with windows below the waterline, which allows passengers to see clearly into the water. When people view the water from above, they often experience optical distortions which make it hard to see, and they can have difficulty seeing into the depths. This boat is specifically designed for such excursions and is constructed to carry 18 people at a time. In the center of the bottom is a long section of glass, an inch in thickness, and divided into 4 compartments. Around the immense water glass are arranged comfortable seats. As you can see, there's a lot of fish under here, but we are prohibited from fishing or removing or disturbing any marine life in the marine reserves. Marine reserves are designated areas that are completely protected from the sea surface to the seafloor, including the foreshore. The Marine Reserves Act was passed in 1971, and in 1975, New Zealand's first marine reserve was created at Cape Rodney Okakiri Point, also known as the Lay or Goat Island Marine Reserve. Around 34% of New Zealand's total marine area is protected in some way, with the majority of this set aside in other, lesser forms of protection. New Zealand administers one of the largest marine environments in the world. What do you think is the benefits of marine protected areas? I think it's protection of biodiversity and increased productivity, increased resilience and maintenance of ecosystem services, benchmarking of environmental health, fisheries spillover, protection of geological features of processes, protection of cultural values. The purpose of protecting the marine life is for the other generations that still want to enjoy and see it in the future. So this is the Orua Sea Cave, and checking out one of the largest sea caves in New Zealand. Orua fault line goes through the sea cave and has caused the rock to soften around it. The wave action then wears away the soft rock, creating the cave. This cave is also associated with Hot Water Beach by the way of the same fault line. There are so many stories to tell about this magnificent coastline.
Guiding us through the dark.
Alright, just grab your bags and come from if you need them, guys.
I can see a stingray.
Good.
Where?
Lovely, thanks, bro.
Stingray.
Hey?
Stingray. Where would the stingray be? I don't see it. I don't see the. I don't see the stingray.
Oh, you do? Is it nice? Oh, yeah, not everybody's saw it. It's okay, but you had a nice swim.
And now we're on our way back to the shore. See you in a bit. At syempre, nakimarites muna ako kasi may nahuli silang napakalaking tuna ata yan. Basta, yun na yun. Kayo na mag-judge. Ayan, tapos na kaming mag-glass boat. Pero may pupuntahan pa kami isa pa. Gusto ko makakita ng magandang view. Masaya naman yung Whitianga glass boat tour. Ayan. Masaya naman siya. Tour lang talaga. Carry bells. Ayan mga kabsat, sana po na-enjoy nyo ang aking video for today. Sana may natutunan kayong bago. At sana don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you on my next vlog mga kabsat. Bye for now!